Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's discussion on Cass on the Fly. Today we're discussing a little bit about the pathway of the systems of what's been going on in retaliation to the fact that I've produced some very valuable advancements in children's education. That's how sick you are. You want to get that, the anger bursts of fire come out so intense that I want to jump out of my skin and attack any which way. So we utilize verbiage. All coming from Monavan, by the way. Monavan, who's on a platform that has 500 viewers. Literally only 500. However, it looks like she has 500,000 and 1 million on her TikTok. However, no one's actually watching. And then her fiance will go over to her platform and type Bugs Bunny heart eyes as he's trying to promote a child's advancement. That's what we're dealing with in today's society, with the psychosis of you all as content viewers. I mean, these people are willing to do anything to get your attention. They're willing to sell themselves out. They're willing to sell children out so they can advance their career, so they can buy what they want to buy. Their families are willing to sell themselves out. They're willing to abuse me. Monavan and Gary Vaynerchuk do not like each other, and so they use my physical body because they're too fearful of their own platforms to step outside their facade of whatever this thing is they're doing, that they each infiltrate my body systems to violate my civil rights so that they can go at each other because they're both working for the Democratic Party. Until I see other information coming off of the platform to prove that you are not doing what you say you're doing, we'll just go with that, because I have had discussions around the fact that he is undercover, haven't I? Meaning the last 48 hours, I would say last week, has been a nightmare, physical nightmare experience of y'all's energy of such extreme jealous, lack of desire to evolve yourself, and nothing more than you just placing blame on someone else for your own insecurities. That's what you don't understand, is you all sit there and try to educate people on this transformative work. However, you don't actually do the transformative work, which means you're not actually teaching shit. And then for some reason, all these kids out here, because of your words, have a false sense of self, a false sense of confidence, and they're just downright bullies, and you promote it with a hand clap and let's go on a date. You all are the most self-centered, egotistical group of individuals on this planet, and you're the ones that are seen by the most people, which means you are penetrating the brains in the subconscious level to evolve humanity into a way that is so diabolical. The world is ending. What part of that do you not understand? The world is ending, and you don't seem to care at it at all, and when I ask you to do something, you give me shit. Well, why? We're not in 1997 any longer, folks. We're in a war. So all your schmoozing, no matter what age you are as a man, does not work on me no more. And if you some hoe out there who's trying to utilize their seduction tactics on a man and then films it, You're the one that's the problem, and you're the one that the world needs to take a look at as the problem, especially when we take a look at the fact that you're from Turkey, that you're from Persia, that you're Indian, that you're Middle Eastern, whether you're man or woman. We live in America, folks, and I'm not sure what part of that is unequal to say we're American. And America has a culture just like India, just like Russia, just like Europe, just like China does. And so as our own government tries to take out our American culture, you all sit over there and whine and say, another video? Yeah, another video, until you start seeing the fact that you are being bombarded by your marketing systems across the globe to get you to think, to get you to act, to get you to believe, to get you to say, to get you to respond, to get you to produce, to get you to convince, to support the demons, to support the devil, to take out American culture, to take out human civil rights, to where we are diverting ourselves on a path to revert back to history of slavery, which is what the black folk want, so that they can get revenge on something that didn't even happen to them. Because they live in their dark space of, have you ever been to a black club? Go listen to Juice WRLD. You want to talk about a real black American? Go listen to Tupac. Go listen to Biggie. And why the hell do you think that their own people took them out? Because somebody paid them from the Democratic Party. He was telling you in the rap lyrics, something was up with the industry, and still is. Y'all are the most immature, ratchet individuals. Let me just sit here and pretend to be so kind. Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Cassandra Vaynerchuk, and I'm here today to talk to you about growing your platform. We want to have fun on our platforms, and we want to make sure that everyone lives in a space of falsification of ideas so that everyone occurs as a good person. However, the realities are is that you're just dead inside and you have no emotion, you have no capability of discussing life as a whole. And as long as I make money that's as a content creator, then I will definitely evolve myself into doing exactly what the Democratic Party wants me to, until I hit 50 and I'm a burnt out old ass woman. Because that's what I think about people in their 50s at this time. I'm so sweet. Listen to this. I used to be a people pleaser, and now I'm not a people pleaser, and that's my content. And my name is Gary Vaynerchuk, and I'm going to show up in the video, and I'm going to kiss you on the mouth, and then I'm going to seductively sit in the background as we talk in sophistication, as someone follows you around with a camera, and that's your content. And that's so informative and educational for transformational work, and you're a doctor. Common sense, folks. I'm not sure when you're going to wake up to the realities of what's actually going on here. They're trying to brainwash you more than you're already brainwashed. Ooh, that is so wonderful. You want me to do what? Okay, I love my life. I'm going to take V-Friends and put it in the toilet, spin it around, and get all the children on a fraudulent existence, because we only want them to have one way of feeling, and that is in numbness of pretend joy. Oh. And that's what you represent. I will continue to move the energy because that's what I've been doing since probably last night in my sleep. And you all do not like it, do you? Too bad. You did it to yourselves as you abused and violated me by posting another fucking fucking video of Gary Vaynerchuk hanging out with Monovan where they slept together. At least that's the message that I received, which is why I deleted my Dr. Seuss video, as I was infiltrated by a sneeze and a garbage growl in the background from someone who's possessed by a demon, while they deny they even are possessed by a demon. Because you're so perfect and you would never hurt a fly. Bam! You don't think that these fools can't infiltrate your thoughts to do things that you wouldn't normally do? That's your fucking problem. Y'all are psychotic because you're not willing to advance the offense and defense against the Democrats known as demons. You'd rather live in La La Land and let these millennial Gen Zs destroy this planet. Because you raised them. They would never hurt a fly. Oh, believe me, they would, and they do. You're not attractive. You know it's a filter. You're vicious. You're vile. Your content sucks. Like we saw last night with the VeeFriends evolution of unveiling their lead music artist, which looks like a dark demon bullshit. And that tells me that VeeFriends is not something that I want to be a part of. That is not a brand of VeeFriends I want to be a part of. That shit is nasty. I don't care how old you are. To take a look at that dude on camera, I only lasted less than a minute. And then I watched his mini video of him utilizing AI to create some demon blackface man with black all around it. And then I listened to the sound. Hell no. And that's what Gary Vaynerchuk is evolving his reputation into. Take a look at Monovan. Shallow, egotistical, self-centered. Tap into AI and NFT, that community. Now tap into the shit you saw last night. And now you'll actually see who he is. No more wholesome family. That family ain't wholesome. Family ain't wholesome. To be accepting of your brother hooking up with your fiance, for a father to be trying to be seduced by a daughter-in-law, and him to accept that as normal behavior, while the mother just stands there and says, "Where's my makeup?" You put yourselves in the spotlight, and this is what happens, is that you get exposed. Because you can't hide shit. How much money have you taken from him in secret? Because that's the messages that keep coming through about you as you promote your brand of family first, as you invited a Persian into a Russian family. We ain't talking about my family. My family ain't going to be in the spotlight, I can tell you that much. The community for his staff, Brandon, the community for all of you is nothing but nasty, toxic shit. That's the message. That's the Democrat message sending out to the world to tell me that all of you are not worth shit. And that all stems from your leader, doesn't it? Because he was frustrated with giving people kind candor. I'm sorry, but as a leader, your duty is to call people out on their shit and to evolve your staff so you can evolve your platform, because everything's connected. And that means you don't parade someone around at a conference and kiss her on the lips when you're only dating, by the way. Tells us that it was strategically placed, plotted, and planned against me because you knew for a fact that I was there. And that tells everything about the character you have inside. And it ain't looking too good for you, Gary Vee. Who in their right mind would do the things that you've done to somebody for 2 effing years? Watching my content, it doesn't matter how I say it, what I produce, whether it's positive or negative, your shit sucks. I'm talking about Gary Vee. Your shit sucks. Mona Van's shit really sucks. Yet there you go, promoting her cookbook, which is shit food. Bland shit food with her looking glamorous, because that's all she really cares about. And then now you're going to promote that fucking book. Because that's how you roll. Because you like the way she looks and you like the sweetness that she's got to offer. Although she teaches absolutely nothing but garbage and she doesn't move her audience into any form of empowerment. It's nothing but look at how pretty Mona Van is and look at the man standing on her arm. It's the new age of branding, isn't it? The new age of branding. Go take a look at Gary Vaynerchuk and you'll see the evolution of what now we're seeing as branding. And you all just sit there and say, great job, Gary, for making us millions of dollars. Just to let each and every one of you owning a VeeFriends who's got a husband and a wife, a boyfriend and a girlfriend, that relationship that you watching, divorce for all of you. Because those two don't give shit about none of you, really. And you sure as hell don't give a shit about them, but you're all energetically intertwined. Nasty and gnarly nonsense shit. You Uno, that Uno bitch. You one of them. You ugly and you fat and you drink like a fish. Only a real friend would tell you that, by the way. However, you're so self-absorbed and self-centered and egotistical on your platform because you think you got money because you're holding a V card. No one even fucking knows what VeeFriends is. You do get that, right? Facade that you make up in your mind. A blip in history. No one even really plays Uno anymore. Y'all just making shit up, living on dirt, living in the dirt, thinking you living up in the penthouse. Your 15 minutes of fame, enjoy it. Because when the world really starts to crumble because the voter fraud shit is real and you're all in complete denial, you'll really start to see the struggle that we've got here in this country. And then the whole entire world will start to watch Gary Vaynerchuk and his global company evolve the Democrat Party because that's what he's going to have to do. Because you made the decision to post another fucking piece of content on Mona Van's chapter. Oh, Bugs Bunny smiles. What a thoughtful boyfriend. I love you so much. Oh, God, I love you. Wow, that's pretty pathetic conversation. All you ever do is encounter each other with a fire, 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 heart, heart, heart. Oh, God, I love you. Oh, wow, that's real brilliant. Kissy face, kissy face, kissy face. Oh, babe. What a great relationship. Real communication there, Mona Van. Aren't you a yoga instructor? Aren't you a manifester? No, it's called you're a complete fraud. Just like your cookbook, just like your content, just like your friendship with that dude, just like your assistant relationship, every single fucking thing's about you is a fucking fraud. And you are who you attract, so that means all y'all frauds too. That means you a fraud too, Gary. Because I ain't seen no quality content except some bullshit video you come out saying, the good will win. Okay. It's all perspective on what the good is, so that isn't true. So you're nothing but a fucking liar, producing nothing but a sham educational system to grow your fucking business so you can look cool. While you stand on a stage, educate people in a way that makes them like charismatically drawn to you, and then they walk away getting absolutely nothing. So you keep producing those fucking travel videos where you're going to Toronto for the fucking Labor Day weekend while you're fucking that bitch, and then producing a seductive video at a coffee shop in front of a young girl. In a coffee shop called Nuts. Where you lean in erotically to make sure you're in the video. To a woman who proclaims to be from America, born, however, she used to speak Persian, and then she didn't know how to speak Persian, and then she supposedly was born in, New York or California? I'm not sure. And then she was in LA, and then she's got family in Persia, and then for some reason her family's in Turkey, and then another, give me a fucking break. I'm so quiet about my life. Well, why the fuck are you even on these platforms? All of you. Because you're not real people. You're complete sham. You're complete frauds. You are not real people, Gary V. Mona Van. I'm going to go skiing by myself while my friend videotapes me coming down the mountain. And that's going to be value content. Because I'm going to inspire people to ski, even though I have nothing to say about anything at all, except for look at how cool I am. However, Gary's platform is all about not getting people to create content like that. However, he's romantically involved with someone who creates content like that. While you all, as Vayner Nation, say absolutely fucking nothing. You will never evolve in any of this shit until you start admitting your responsibility in all of it. And you'll continue to get content like this in retaliation to what you're doing to me, because you can't take a look and take responsibility for the shit that you've done to yourselves. It's not that fucking hard. So keep letting these trashy prostitute women win on the platform, not saying anything, producing more garbage of you lip singing in the mirror, dancing, looking at yourselves, and then self-worshiping while you expect everyone else to worship you the way you worship yourself. Well, I'll be over here actually creating transformative systems to tell you that you're subconsciously controlled by the CIA, to create the most toxic and vile experience of human relationships in the history of the globe. While you invite Middle Easterns and Egyptians into the American countries to hurt all of us, and you show it on camera, Gary V. I think that is one of the worst things I've ever seen, is to watch you with a Persian who claims to be American, although she claims to be Persian. Wow, what a winning system we have here, isn't it? We don't live in a land of the free or land of the brave. We live in land of the controlled, land of the weak, land of the fear, land of the don't say anything, land of the just do whatever, land of the be kind. Black hole sun, no, no, no. And that, my friends, is your video of Cass on the Fly today. I hope you enjoyed it. Share, like, and subscribe. Tell all your friends that God is here, channeling through this woman. And he is not happy right now.